everyone, it's Melody. I'm back with another unboxing. Today it's for my Design Ambassador kit from Jesse James Beads, and it is my December kit. I love it. I've already opened it because I got it last week when I was sick on the couch with just a sinus thing. So let's get into it. So in my kit comes some things. They sent a nice little checklist of what's inside. It says Melody, kit includes new Pantone Strand and Spring Lake, Cha-Cha tassels, and Singing in the Rain, hearing a water theme here, and ice cream bead mix and vanilla bean. So, and it gives you some little tips on the monthly checklist of what I have to do to be an ambassador. So that's exciting. And they give you they give us a letter that is like inspiration starts here. And it kind of gives us some tips on doing better videos and things like that. So, since I've already unboxed it, let me show you what's underneath the little bag. Move this to the side. So, first thing I'm going to show you is the Cha-Cha tassels. Now, the Cha-Cha tassels are so cute. And while they don't match perfectly, which kills the OCD in me, but I love how fluffy and whimsical they are. Now, they did come in the metal on it was a gold, but I took some patina paint and just kind of painted over it because I had an idea for an earring set. And I wanted to kind of match everything just because of it, the ideas I had in my head. So the next thing I'm going to show you is the Spring Lake Strand. And I'm trying to get everything. We moved the craft room downstairs. Better lighting. I don't have to walk the stairs. And so I'm getting used to where everything's positioned on my desk now. So this is the Strand. It's the Spring Lake. And it's the Pantone Strand. And I love, most everybody that knows me knows my favorite color is blue. So this was the perfect strand for me. I'm already seeing my favorites. And I'm going to see if I can get it to, let me get my hand behind it so it'll focus. Loving this bead right here. Loving the striations through it and the different colors, and it is a faceted bead. So I'm loving the strand. I love the antique silver look. Just loving it. So that was the first two things, and the third thing in my kit was the vanilla bean ice cream mini mix. And I can't tell if it's my camera. Yeah, let's see it like that. Ice cream mini mix. So I'm going to spill this out, and we're going to go through this. I've already picked some things out of this one to use. Of course, it comes with some silver cage beads, which I've already got an idea for those. We're going to do those real quick in a few minutes. Just do some quick pairs of earrings since it is a couple days before Christmas, and I'm still making Christmas gifts. So the first thing I'm seeing is some of these frosted glass beads in that lovely, lovely white, that vanilla bean white. My mom always called a vanilla bean white winter white. She said, because back in her time, it was always, you don't wear white after Labor Day, because white's a summer color. Except if it were like the creamy, milky winter whites. I didn't know there was a difference in whites as far as being summer and winter, but so we've got a good amount of those. So I'm loving it because it came right here at Christmas, right in the time when I can do some winter white looking things. So here's some beautiful little milky, pardon my fingernails, they're a little hot mess, little faceted milky white. Glass beads, crystals, very pretty. And then we have some Some of that beautiful, and I'm calling it a winter white. I know this is an ice cream mix that came out in the summer, but guess what? Now this did come with 4 of these, but I already have something planned for these, so I've got them sitting off to the side, one of them off our side, so that we can do some earrings together. Because again, I am still making Christmas gifts. And then we've got some more faceted crystals. See if I can't find them in here. Loving these. Oh, wait a minute, that's a different one. Got a couple of those, and I'm pretty sure there's more of these. Loving those. Very pretty. Love the AB finish on them as well. And then we've got some of these that I don't know how to describe them other than to say they are the cutest look. They're faceted, and they are like not a taupe, but a white with like a little taupe finish on them, or a goldish finish. But they look like they've been squashed. Look, a little squash bead. And if you hear a little piggy sound, we have a new puppy, and we got him a toy, and it's a squeak toy, and he loves it, so he just walks around squeaking this little squeak toy pig. And then of course we've got some of the classic little potato chip spacers. Love those little guys. I love the stardust look on them. Love them. Got a good handful of those. And then we get some little I'm gonna say bead caps, but they could go for even a spacer. And the little white flowers. Some beautiful little white cube beads. Some of the little spacers with the little rhinestones in them. I love those. I love using those. I made a lot of little snowmen this year with all these little we have several different types of bead caps in this mix, and I love that. And of course, our little puppy, he's a Frenchton. He's under my feet now with the squeaky toy. So these are some of the bead caps right there. Loving those. And then we have some different bead caps, and this is all in like this matte silver. And these are like a little flower bead cap. Loving those. And then we have it's like a little faceted teardrop, which makes beautiful, beautiful drop earrings, or drops. They could be drop. And then the ones I really, really love in here are these little guys. And they have like little clear striations around them, making it almost looks like Saturn. You can tell my day job, I work in a classroom, because everything looks like, we're studying planets right now. So and then we've got some more of the little faceted beads. They have a beautiful little AB finish on them. My hubby was coming to redirect the dog into the next room, so hopefully he's gonna behave. And then some of the little I call them little disco balls, because they look like little disco balls to me. Very shiny, very beautiful. Love all the bling in these. And then these look to me like little saucers, little flying saucers. I love those spacers. They are so cute. Growing up, when I went to elementary school, I went to public school, and growing up, we had a on the playground, we had a climbing thing where the jungle gym was, that looked just like this. It stood up, and you could climb up inside that. So yeah, just a little childhood thing there. And then the last thing that was in here are these little guys. So that's those. And we're going to set all these aside, because I'm going to take these, and this is what inspired me to, and my patina paint has dried up, so let me get that out so I can show you how I did that. First of all, make sure you shake it up really, really well. And it doesn't take a lot of this patina paint, because we're going to do the cha-chas first, just show you, so I can show you. And I just took a couple drops of the silver patina paint on my sponge applicator. And then I just took all my tassel. You know, I love the tassel, but I really didn't want it to be gold, so I'm just going to put a little patina paint right over top of it. And I'll provide the links for all of these items, because these are all items that are in Jessie James Beads right on their website. I'll provide links to them. Let me see if I can get that so you can see just how I just went over the metal part. We'll set that side to dry. And I'd already done most of it, so it had already had a coat on it. And I'm just dabbing it on there. I'm not really brushing it. I'm just kind of dabbing that patina paint on it. So if something's not the way you want it to be, change it a little bit. If it's a hardware that can be changed out, change it out, put something different on it. You know, for me, it was just adding a little bit of that patina paint right on there to change the color. And just because I wanted them to match these guys. So we're going to set those aside, and we're going to come over to the mini mix. And I have these little earring frames, and we're just going to get a head pin here, a ball head pin. I know I had another one sitting right there. There it is. So I'm going to take a ball head pin, and I'm going to take I've got two of the flower bead caps, put a bead cap on the head pin. Then I'm going to put one of those beautiful winter white glass pearls right down on that. Put another bead cap. And this is just going to be a very, very simplistic pair of earrings. And then we're going to take it and bend it back. Let me see if I can get you in there. Bend it over. Then we're going to rotate, wrap it up and over, creating our loop. And then and some people cut that off. I'm not going to, because it's going to help me having it a little bit longer. Normally I would cut it off, but it's going to help me get it a nice tight. And then we're just going to take it around to the back. And I'm going to switch it up a little bit here. And I'm just going to use my fingers, because these are really, really thin head pins. And I'm just going to wrap this right on around a couple times. It's about 3 times. And then I'm going to take and snip this. And you see me cupping, because my husband said I was shooting beads at him the other day. So I try to cup that so I don't shoot the wire across the room. And then I'm just going to go in and just kind of tuck this in. Tuck this last little part in, so that it doesn't catch on anybody's clothes. Because like I said, I'm pretty sure this is going to be a Christmas present. Well, I must have. And this just shows you, we don't do everything perfect in our tutorial. So I'm going to snap this right off, because my bead cap slid right off of that eye pin or head pin. So let's see if I can find a bigger head pin right next to me with a bigger ball. Some of my balls come up a little bit shorter or a little bit smaller. There we go. That one's much better. And it just slid right off of there. But that's okay, because you'll get to see me to do this wrapped loop again. So we're just going to do a wire wrapped loop. We're going to just take it straight back like that. rotate a little bit, come up and over, making your loop, rotate them pliers again, bring it around to the back, and then I'm going to take it out and I'm just going to wrap it. And I'm going to go around one more time just to get it nice and tight. And it's going to be a little bit of a messy loop. There we go. And then we'll come in again and trim that off. Use our chain nose pliers. Tuck that in. There we go. Tuck that in like that. Kind of straighten up my loop a little bit. Just go around it, and so it doesn't look like a P. It actually looks like a loop instead of a P. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 4mm jump ring. I'm going to use my other set of pliers, and we're just going to twist this open. You always want to twist your jump rings open. You don't want to pull them apart because that creates stress on the loop. And then I'm going to hook it, hook part of it through the bead dangle, and then the other through the bead frame that I've got. Close up my jump ring. Nice and tight. And then I've got a simple pair of elegant winter white and silver pair of earrings that I'm just going to add an earwig to. Ear wire, earwig. There's one of those cute little fish hook ear wires. So that's our first pair of earrings. And of course, you know, my girls are going to see this and go, you made my Christmas gift on the internet, Mom. So there's those. Let me see if I can get them so that you can see them. Just like that. Just something simplistic, something really, really cute, but, you know, simplistic but elegant. So we're going to come back to the cha-cha tassels. And I'm going to use a couple eye pins for these, silver eye pins. And I have to decide, because I know I want them, kind of want this involved with them, and this, and you know, so that I'm making a pair. So I have to decide, do I want to put maybe one of these little faceted white rounds on either side of these. Let's just see how that looks. I kind of like that. So again, we're going to do another wired wrapped loop, and we're going to come in, we're going to pinch it off right at the top of that glass bead. And there we go, that's better. Right at the top of that glass bead, we're going to bend it back. And then we're going to take these ones away, and I'm going to get my round nose pliers. We're going to come up and over. And then we're going to take it up and over that loop. We're going to take and bend it back to the back. And then I'm going to come in with my chain nose pliers and just grab that loop right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come around and wrap my loop. And I'm just going to do it a couple times there. Snip that off. And I didn't hold on to it that time. And of course I shot it across the desk. Thankfully nobody was across my desk. Or I'd have shot them because it would... My husband told me, he says, beading can be dangerous. So then to hook it onto my cha-cha tassel, I'm going to twist again, just like we do our jump rings. Twist it to open. Just take it and hook it right onto the end there. Twist it back up under, making sure it's nice and tight. And then we're just going to add an ear wire. And I'm just going to make one of these at this time. And that's a cute pair of instant earrings. Very minimal to it. Just like that. And I'll go ahead and make the other one real quick. I have a daughter and two daughter-in-laws, so they do get a good amount, and a mother-in-law who do get a good amount of homemade jewelry from me. So again, we're going to take it and bend it back. And then we're going to rotate, come up and over to make our loop, rotate again, bend it to the back, come in with our chain nose pliers and hold that loop, and then we're going to wrap. And that wrap just gives it a little more security. More security, keeps those beads. Don't want to wrap it too tight because you can crack those crystals. Come in, snip. And my little dog is down there chewing on something. I'm not sure what he's chewing on. Cooper, what are you doing? Don't eat that. He is down there just eating the drawer off my bead drawer. We are consistently in the chewing stage. So then again, we're going to twist open our eye pin, put on our cha-cha. Oh, didn't twist it quite open enough. Twist it back closed. And that ear wire is a little deformed. Cooper. And then we'll just add the ear wire, again twisting open the bottom loop. Just like you would your jump rings, twist them open so that it doesn't create stress on the wire. And there we have the cutest little pair of cha-cha earrings. Very cute. So that's number 2 pair. So number 3 pair, I am going to crack open this spring lake because I saw these and I thought, oh, wouldn't they instant earrings? So I've got a decorative head pin here. Let's see if I can get it to... Looks like little grapes on the bottom of there. Just a little decorative head pin. And I'm just going to slide this down here on this top of this head pin. And see how just using that extra little decorative head pin kind of gives you a little decorative look at the end of And this is an instant earring because, you know, we could add a little more to it, dress it up a little bit more, but I'm thinking it's classic beauty right there, right in that. So we're just going to create a nice wrapped loop again, bend it back, rotate, up and over, rotate again, bring it around, change over to our chain nose pliers, hold on to that loop, and we're just going to wrap it right on down, get a little messy wrap going on there. I like a messy wrap. That's personally how I like it. And you can use your pliers to do this, or you can use, with my head pins, they're a little thinner than my eye pins. So, oh, I guess I could stay on in camera there. So I got a nice little wrap loop going there, snip off the excess wire, tuck in, so there's one dangle. Let's get the next one going. To the back. Rotate up and over. And we'll just do a couple little messy wraps here. Cooper. I can hear him down there. He gets so excited and just starts chewing everything. And like I said, you could shape up that little loop just a little bit. Bring this around one more time. And then I'm going to trim this up. Tuck my end in so it doesn't get caught on anybody's clothing or their hair or... And then I've got two of the dangles right here, and let me grab two ear wires. Get out of there. He is really under my feet, chewing on my cabinet. So, and there we have it. Our third pair of earrings. Those are really, really cute. Our third little pair of earrings there. To me, they look like little, I don't know, they're really cute though. I really like those. So there we did 3 quick pairs of earrings right in my unboxing. I'll leave the links in below. And if you like, make sure you ring the bell so that it'll let you know when I come live or when I come back on again or I upload a new video. Tell your friends to subscribe, and we will see you another time. I'll put in the description box below all the links to all the items I used today, as well as Jessie James Beads website. Again, this is Melody with Dreaming of Bling for Jessie James Beads.